y'all. And I'm in a real good mood. You know why? My cousin is the British 100 meters women's champion, Amani Lara Lancer Cole. I am so happy and I'm so, oh God, I don't even know where to even start. Oh my God. Right, this vlog now is all about one lady, Belinda from California, who asked me a question about what is my top R&B 12 ladies singing vocalist list. I couldn't even answer it. It's just, whoa, that's hard to even do. And I finally come up with a list. It's gonna probably be controversial, not the same old predictable list like everybody else's. My list is based on people I've seen live in concert, you know, people that I think are good songwriters, people that I think deliver a different style and technique, or people that work with producers to create their own kind of sound, and probably singers that have kind of, you know, impacted me growing up as a baby, as a teenager. So this is gonna be kind of a wild list, yeah? So let's get to it. Okay, starting off at number 12. This girl, it's supposed to be a solo list, but I don't care. This girl, vocals, is just amazing. She's actually part of a group in the 90s called SWV, Sisters with Voices. Commercially, around the world, you guys might know them from a track they sampled of Michael Jackson, Human Nature. And they did it, it's called Right Here. And they were singing it now on beaches, singing and stuff. But the lead singer is called Coco. Ask anybody who's in the music game, when this girl was on the top of her form, oh my gosh, vocals that are just beautiful, real R&B, and she is up there as one of my legends. I wish I could put her in at number 1, but you know, Coco, get to know about her, trust me. Please go on Spotify, download her songs, and just check out what she has done for the game. Coco. Right, number 11. It is so hard. So this list is really from what, early 90s, is it, to about say 2005 or 10. So this person, I think vocally is amazing. She's been singing for ages. You do know her, but the time when she was singing and stuff, it was all about pop idol and boy bands and girl bands, you know. It wasn't always about vocal technique and that. So this girl was singing on YouTube when YouTube was like, you know, kind of new, and got recognized, went to state, did some writing for stuff like Step Up and that. Ready? Jessie J. Her vocals are dangerous. Staccato, her prediction. I love everything about Jessie J. She just, when she first came out, you know, Do It Like a Dude and all the other tracks, Nobody's Perfect, and some of the songs she wrote for, you know, Step Up, oh my God. And she's just gone above and beyond. Her writing skills are crazy now. She's my number 11, definitely. Number 10 now. This lady is so soulful. She might not be commercially known, but on the neo soul and on just real beautiful acoustic R&B, I don't think there's anyone else who can really test her. India.Arie, that video girl, yeah. These eyes, brown skin, magic. This is a lady that I saw way back in the day, probably in 2001 or 2000, performing on the undercard of a guy called Music Soul Child. And sometimes it is so amazing to see an artist that is new in the game, that is hungry. And I saw her perform her concert, and it was amazing to see because it was flawless from start to finish, and I fell in love with her music. And she just hasn't let me down since, still coming out with that material that is timeless, that you can play 5 or 10 years later on. She's not talking about, you know, her body parts or swearing, and I think that's why she's not getting as much love as she does. because she just sticks to her guns and comes at the material that is true to herself. India.Arie, right? Oh, the next one. My number 9 is Faith Evans. So underrated. You know, I get really angry when it comes to even mentioning Faith Evans. I'll tell you why. When I do mention her, people want to say, oh, she's a Mary J. Blige imposter and all this kind of nonsense, right? Forget about all that bad boy stuff and, you know, P. Diddy kicking Mary J. Blige out of bad boy for a while to, you know, focus on this more classy kind of image for bad boy. That wasn't Faith's fault. It's not Faith's fault that she was with Notorious B.I.G. But for her vocals and the material that she came out with, soon as I get home, I remember and used to love me, Ain't Nobody. Oh, I can go on and on. There's a track called Jealous, it's a banger. Her features, absolutely crazy with Robin Thicke, Carl Thomas. She's got loads. And the reason I'm going to put her in there as well, I did say this list was about me growing up. So when I used to go clubbing, like wherever I went, like some of the cool trendy clubs, especially in the hot spots of London, sometimes you go to some trendy clubs, you know, and it's amazing. Great architecture and great DJs and that. But a lot of people just want to go there to look pretty, drink, and just pose. Nobody wants to have a good time. When you go out with me, I don't care where I am. It could be the trashiest place in the world. I'm there just to have a good time and dance and have fun and just let my hair down. What I like about Faith Evans is a guy called Fat Man Scoop. He put a DJ mix with a bit of Black Sheep, a bit of all sorts of different music, and it had Love Like This sample from Faith Evans, and everyone knew that that was a transition from, say, it'd be like an hour of trance music or jungle or reggae or, you know, indie, and then when he put, or whoever put that track on, you knew it was R&B hour, and that always got people on the floor to go crazy. So that would always stick to me, you know, Faith Evans. And, you know, let's be real, P. Diddy now, he might not admit this, but I'm gonna admit this for you. Legend, hardworking, bad man, love him. But when Biggie died, which is sad, sampled Sting, I'll Be Missing You. Faith Evans' vocals on the hook, it just elevated Bad Boy worldwide to what it is now. It's like a brand of machine, yeah? So that's why Faith Evans is definitely worthy of my list. Number 8. I'm being naughty here, right? But I'm putting two people together, not because they're the same kind of artists. When I was living with my mother and my sister, we were Christina Aguilera fans like crazy, you know. Christina Aguilera is a bad girl when it came to vocals. For me, being a little baby boy, she was the Ariana Grande of my time, and she was just amazing. And my sister used to play on repeat, oh my god, the Stripped album, you know, Can't Nobody Hold Us Down with Little Kim, and Dirty with Redman, you know. I like Redman's one better, but you know, that one. But there was a track on there called Infatuation, yeah, and she had somebody called Alicia Keys on it, and it was a banger, absolute banger. And I just have to put them both together on my list because the work and the vocals, you know. Alicia Keys, when she came with Fallen, right, there was nothing in the game like that. She came, you know, with an image that was just amazing, even down to the video in the desert with the prisoners, and obviously, you know, oh god, Karma. There's so many tracks, you know. Alicia Keys was not playing when she first came on the scene, you know. Diary, I can go on and on, yeah. So because my sis used to play that track all the time, I'm putting Alicia Keys and Christina Aguilera together, man. You know, one of my favorite soul pop ballads is Hurt by Christina Aguilera. Never knew that, yeah. And it just brings back good memories of Christina Aguilera, because when you used to go to like kind of proper English governor pubs and that, you know, and there'd be like a little disco room, all the guys and girls, they were shocking out to, like, you know, Genie in the Bottle, like it was New Year's Eve. I was like, so it's just bring back fun memories and make me laugh, yeah? Okay. Oh my God, can you hear a song? Luther Vandross. I love Sweden. Play some banging music. Right, let's get back to the list, yeah? Number 7. I know it's supposed to be a commercial list, but sometimes I just don't care. This woman is in my heart, right? And I don't even want to put her at 7. She should be number 1. Neo Soul Goddess Jill Scott. Guys, her first album is crazy. I Am Jill Scott. I still play songs now. Getting in the Way, Golden, you know, I can go on and on. Razzle, because her vocals, her poetry, her spoken word. Jazzy Jeff, who's part of, you know, if you guys know, obviously Will Smith. Jazzy Jeff and his magnificent band, they just brought a sound that merged with Jill Scott amazingly, that just still hits me till now. And when there's like silly material that, you know, like say a lot of auto-tune singing now with robots, or people just singing through their breath, like you know, just silly stuff like talking about their breasts and talking about their, you know, vaginas and that, yeah. Sometimes I'm like, okay, this is 2020, you know, summer hits, and it's current and everyone's dancing to it because the beat's hard, yeah. But then it just gets me a bit frustrated. So then I put on a bit of Jill Scott, and it brings things back into my mindset that there's music that is timeless and has more to it than that. You know what I mean? So Jill Scott, love you. Oh my God, please come back to, you know, Sweden or England. I want to come and see you in concert as soon as all this corona quarantine thing's done. I love you. And I loved your acting in James Brown. You're number 6. Another person that was like family in my house. She looks like my cousins, you know. Oh my God, lots of people got named after this person when she passed away. And I'm saying back and forth. If you know what that is, Princess RnB, yeah. Aaliyah. What else can I say? What else can I say? An amazing, slick, smooth R&B artist. I loved everything she did, even with the Platinum Pipe Piper. I can't mention his name. And when she left all that craziness and joined some young upcoming producers that people said she shouldn't work with, and she said, you know what, I'm gonna do it and go against the grain. And it was Timbaland and Missy. Went in the camp. The rest is history. The sound and the production that those two did with Aaliyah, and that she was willing to be experimentative, because R&B was great then, but it was very same old. Everybody was kind of following a trend. But when she met Timbaland and Missy, who used sounds with their lips and animals and babies and environment, it was just a crazy structure that for some reason worked amazingly with Aaliyah and brought a sound that she would never thought of happen and made her into a success it is. Are You That Somebody? Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. At Your Best Your Love. Young Nation. You know, oh my God, I really can go on and on. 1 in a Million. Hot Like Fire. You know, We Need a Resolution. I just, you know, really am very sad that she passed away, but she left us a beautiful video of Rock the Boat, and she would always forever be played in my house because she's just a legend. I don't care, nobody says. I just wish she was still with us now, because who would have known how more famous she would have been. Yep, Aaliyah. Oh, number 5. Now, this lady is the queen, the real queen of R&B hip hop. She put Bad Boy on the soul tip, out there hard. I love this woman so much because my mum had a best friend who looks just like her, but it's the material, man. Like, you know, when you got a singer that sings and you can hear not that they're influenced by the person, that they brought up on the person as well. This person, you can tell she listened to Shaka Khan, you know, and all those Gladys Knight and all those, you know, Janis Joplin. You can just, when she sings, she can, oh, how do I say this? If you've got a track that's not good, and say she's featuring someone who's not good, when she puts her vocals on it, you're like, oh my God, this is crazy. I'm talking Mary J. Blige. Yes, I'm going down. Be happy. You don't have to worry. No more drama. Oh my, I can go on. There's so many tracks, you know. Not today. You know, it's, you know, let's get it crunk. You know what song I'm talking. Mary J. Blige, I love you so much. Because when I was a young boy, you know, going around singing R&B and that, you made me win some competitions, man. She had a track called Time on her Mary album, and thank you, you made me win lots of stuff and get recognized around, and it's just, what you stand for is just amazing. You know, you've come through a very hard time, hardship through life, but when you're on the stage, you just deliver that rawness that appeals to me no matter what. I feel your struggles, I feel your pain, I feel every word you say when you're singing. So Mary J. Blige, you are up there in a legendary status. Love you, and I love everything you do on all genres of music. You just hit my heart, man. Really, really do love you. Oh, the next one now. I don't know what's going on in the world, but she doesn't get the recognition she's supposed to get. R&B boy, my Chris Brown of England, Badman, Angel. He knows about this girl. This girl is my teenagehood. She is everything to me. You know, I drink her. Brandy, absolute legend of R&B. I want to be down. Have you ever, you know, top of the world? What about us? The list is endless, guys. You know, it's just, I can't even go into it. I can't figure out why she's not as famous as she is, because she has continuously brought constant material, and I can't think of a better blend of a producer and Brandy. Rodney Jerkins. What it is, when these two work together, they bring a sound that it just fits like a glove. It's just like, you know, Brandy could freestyle and Rodney just works around her, or vice versa. It's just like, it's magic. It's like, I'm Jamaican, so it's like bun and cheese, you know what I mean? I get swordfish. It's, I can't even explain it. But Brandy is just so amazing. And I'm so happy you won the Versus Challenge with Monica. Thank you so much for doing it. I love your professionalism, the way you go on. I love how you carry yourself. You are R&B Princess Royalty. I just thank you so much. Next one now. This might be controversial, but you know, sometimes I just don't give a fuck. I'm saying somebody who went on American Idol, yeah? And when she was going through the rounds, people were looking at her funny and stuff. But what made me laugh, when she came in the room in front of Simon Cowell and I think Paula Abdul and all the judges, she was like, okay, my lips are big, yeah, but my talent is bigger. You know who it is? Fantasia. If you guys don't know who this lady is, all I can say to you is Aretha Franklin. She is the reincarnation of her. She will sing something really quiet, but take over the stage. Her presence, the way she carries herself, you know, through the verses, through the hooks. She is everything I pay for when it comes to going to a concert. She puts her heart, her soul, she cries, passionate. I'm just like, I can't put into words in this vlog how amazing Fantasia is. She worked with Missy, she's worked with so many artists, you know. If you don't know nothing about her, all I would say is go to her first album, start with a track called When I See You, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. She's just everything about music that I love. Yeah, Fantasia, she's a real woman there. Next one. This might be predictable, and a lot of people are gonna hate me for putting her on the list. I don't care, because it's about the body of work. And I met her when they were fresh she was in a group, and they were fresh trying to come out. And thanks to a guy called Wycliffe John, he did a remix of this group's song, and that gave them a chance to expand and blow up the world. She's from Destiny's Child. Yes, Beyoncé. I am a Beehive person. Love her. Till this day, I still play the writings on the wall. Because to me, that is Destiny's Child. Yeah, I don't care. I love the new ones. Love you, Michelle. But I grew up on that, man. We used to go to something called the Lick R&B chart shows, and MTV was sponsored by. And I went to a place called Ministry of Sound, and I met Destiny's Child and met a young Beyoncé, and they tore it out. I'm talking, come out on the stage. They weren't that famous yet, so they were only allowed to sing 3 songs. Came out on stage, flying out on stage, singing a song called So Good, and the rest is history. Obviously, you know, she has just blown up into a phenomenon, you know, and I've loved what she's been doing over the years. You know, she is a franchise, she is a brand, and she doesn't forget where she comes from. You know, when I was young, my mum used to kill Tina Turner, kill it. You know, what's love got to do with it? We don't need another hero. And obviously we all know about the story, what's love got to do with it. But you can see how influenced Beyoncé is from her. And, you know, having the Caribbean kind of heritage with myself from St. Vincent and Jamaica, I love that Beyoncé embraces that, you know, doing stuff with Sean Paul and the reggae influences. And even now, when she did a tribute to Stevie Wonder, and even the stuff she's doing for Disney Plus now with all the Afro beats, I just love everything about Beyoncé. I love that she doesn't talk too much about all the sponsorships she does. She takes all the criticism on the chin. She's just like an amazing woman. So I don't care that you're gonna cuss me for putting her in my chart, because I don't give a damn. She's fantastic. Oh my God, this is it, the final one. Oh my God, who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Taylor Swift? Is it gonna be Miley Cyrus? Is it gonna be Ariana Grande? Is it gonna be Dua Lipa? Is it gonna be Zara Larsson? Oh, it's gonna be crazy, oh my God! Are you ready? This person has an attitude that is just like, ready or not, or she kind of feels like saying, no woman, no cry. I love everything about this woman. I saw her in concert. Oh God, she is everything to me. She is what made me want to get into music. Her style, even her acting in Sister Act 2 with Whoopi Goldberg. She is just fantastic. I first knew about this lady in a band called the Fugees, a track called Vocab, and she just is everything I love about a black woman, down to her poetry, down to how she conducts herself in and out of the studio. She's married to Marley, or was? It is the legend, Lauryn Hill. I know you guys are not going to agree with my chart, her being number 1, but her album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, is timeless. How many albums, let's be real, that you can play now in 2020 from start to finish and still go, wow. That album is legendary, and it is worthy of all the Grammys it deserves. And she still tours around Africa, Australia, Japan, everywhere. And I still watch a concert now that she did in Austin City Limits, and I love Lauryn Hill, I really do. I love that she brings a different vibe to every concert you go to. I might see her with the Fugees, I might see her a month ago, and if I see her 10 months later, she's not doing the same tracks the same way. She stands up for her rights. She did, you know, stands up for Black Lives Matter. She had a track called Black Rage. She is just everything in every way that I love about a musician. You know, she is just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And all people that I've said in my list, they will say that Lauryn Hill must be in their top 10 somewhere. Hey babes, I hope you liked my list. That was so much fun to do, man. I promised to come with a new list of just singers from 2020, you know. But for now, press the like button, leave a comment, and I will always deliver original, authentic vlogs the way I can. Later! Wait, come back. Hey, I must be smoking or drinking way too much 7-Up, yeah? How can I have a R&B pop chart without one of the greatest goddess and vocalists on our planet? Am I crazy? Do I want to run to you? Do I need a bodyguard? Is this really stupid? I can't leave this chart without the amazing. Now nobody's gonna beat my chart. Thanks for watching. See you next time.